कहीं कोई बात ही नहीं करता कि क्वियर लोग ऑल्सो एग्जिस्ट।
क्या ये नया शीहर लगा रखा है, दे देम लगा रखा है।
क्वियर होना ही इलीगल था। हमने ऐसा क्या किया था कि हमारी औलाद ऐसी होगी? तो
Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Desi Dialogues by your very own Desi psychologists Tara and Chetna.
Where we bring the most raw, unfiltered, and honest conversations around mental health, therapy, and pop culture in India.
And today we have a very special guest, Miss Utkarsha Jaga. She is a therapist. She has been practicing for the last 5 years. She's also the founder of the Coping Central. I'm pretty sure you will already know her, but it'll be great to know about you more.
sure. Hi everybody. Hi Chetna, Tara. Thank you for inviting me here. I am Utkarsha. I'm the founder of the Coping Central. I have been a therapist for almost 5 years now. In our therapy practice, I have been working with trauma, sexuality, gender, relationships a lot. And besides therapy, I like walking in the parks. I like reading a lot. I like to stay updated on pop culture. And I like talking. So I feel like this podcast is a good fit for me. And I'm really excited for our conversation. Yes. Yes.
Thank you so much for
Welcome
being here.
to Desi Dialogues. And I just want to start the whole conversation by, remembering the time how we met and how we know each other. So, for those who don't know, basically, initially, TDP started with this therapy program.
First program of therapy.
Where we'll be having a team of psychologists and providing therapy. And you were one of the first that we reached out to because we really...
And I still remember the first interaction I had with Utkarsha. It was because we divided people we were interviewing and seeing, and Utkarsha was supposed to be in my batch. And I just remember speaking to Chetna that, oh, this person is really nice, if we can have her over. Although the project did not work out initially very touchwood, it's going well now. So Utkarsha, I would really want to know, how has your journey been with the Coping Central?
It's been quite overwhelming in a nice way. जैसे कि अभी we were talking कि we started with just me and ऐसा एक like how we kind of say, like it's very new, it's a baby, it's just been what, 3 years, 2021 we started, 24 end hai abhi. But we're now a team of 6 people, so 6 therapists, so that's a good thing. It's growing. We have a couple of things in our mind to kind of do in the next few months, do in the coming year. And it's very exciting क्योंकि the best part is also कि क्योंकि हमारे पास एक community है, we have people to rely upon. It's so nice to connect with everybody. So I feel like my favorite part of the journey has also been like to see everybody else kind of grow together, right? And then form this community. जैसे आप लोगों ने बाकी लोगों से भी बात करी, it's like we know each other किसी तरीके से, सब जानते हैं एक दूसरे को.
It's a very small community.
Yeah, so I feel like the community has been great in terms of also building the Coping Central and
also.
So I feel like
मैंने देखा you also have an offline setup now.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you. We just started this year. अभी भी मेरे को लग रहा है कि we're dabbling in that. We're just like testing the waters, but it's quite nice क्योंकि COVID के बाद everything's been online, so now to actually sit here like this, talk to people, sit in front of them, it's very different. It's very different.
So for this particular episode, what we have decided that we'll be talking more about on themes, very genuine conversations, and very conversations that happen हर college में. I think school के बाद हमें मतलब अगर मैं अपनी और तारा की बात करूं, we also were not aware much. आज की generation फिर भी इतनी aware है.
I see कि school के बच्चे are more informed, more educated about such topics जो मतलब मुझे very honestly नहीं पता थे till the first year of college happened. Then horizon widen हुए काफी ज़्यादा.
So topics like gender, topics like sexuality, queer affirmative therapy, and how we can support these. I remember, Tara, IP में we had that queer parade. So I think तब हम bachelors में थे and तब queer parades होती, तब वो college culture में आता था.
तो तब हमें पता लगा कि अच्छा okay, like we knew this exists.
But to what extent, to how among us, and at the same time the way these things are happening, even the challenges, the support we can do, बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजें होती हैं. So I think today we want this episode to be about gender, about sexuality, about intimacy, and about how we can navigate across these
and
terms.
the roles and challenges, and how can we benefit from therapy.
The school kids right now, they're also so much more aware because इंटरनेट एक्सेस इतना ज्यादा है. देयर आर सो मेनी कॉन्वर्सेशंस. एक चीज होती है जो हम हमेशा बोलते हैं, क्वियर एफर्मेटिव थेरेपी, या फिर एनीवे व्हेनेवर वी आर वर्किंग विद कोई भी मार्जिनलाइज्ड पॉपुलेशन, हम ये बोलते हैं कि हम जितनी ज्यादा स्टोरी सुनते हैं ऑफ पीपल लाइक अस, the more it gets normalized, so to say, right? And so many times, or like कितनी बार इतना स्टिग्मा एसोसिएटेड होता है with queer people, with say like the queer community, with the LGBTQIA community, क्योंकि उनकी स्टोरीज ही नहीं है कोई बताने को. बॉलीवुड, गाने, बुक्स, थिंग्स वी हियर अराउंड अस, हमारा फैमिली स्ट्रक्चर, कहीं कोई बात ही नहीं करता कि क्वियर लोग ऑल्सो एग्जिस्ट.
एंड मतलब बात ये भी है कि दिस बीइंग अ पार्ट ऑफ नॉर्मैलिटी, क्योंकि जो भी पुराने मीडिया में रिप्रेजेंटेशंस हैं, दे एग्जिस्ट, बट इन अ वेरी सुपरफिशियल वे, सेक्लूडेड मैनर, कि ये कुछ अलग है.
लाइक इनफैक्ट इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग इज कि हम अगर बहुत पुराने लिटरेचर पे जाए या माइथोलॉजी में जाए, वेदर इट्स ग्रीक माइथोलॉजी, वेदर इट्स रोमन, वेदर इट्स हिंदू, एनीवेयर, राइट, लाइक आप देखोगे तो बहुत रिप्रेजेंटेशन है क्वियरनेस की, of trans people, of a lot of gender fluidity exist करती है. But recent times मतलब when maybe industrialization started, जब globalization start हुआ था, capitalism started becoming this big thing that, you know, everybody like the system everybody is following, उसमें then it created these binaries कि there are only two genders. You know, you can only be attracted to the opposite gender,
you know,
right?
I remember that it was in Surabika ma'am's class, first year of bachelor's, where she gave this lecture on that gender and sex are not the same thing.
Yeah.
I think that's how we started to understand more about it. Like
I think the thought process तब शुरू
हुआ था. Like literally I remember first semester bachelor's sociology का कुछ aspect चल रहा था. So I want to know that okay, if someone doesn't know that gender and sex are two different things, how would you explain it to them?
So my favorite, or like जो सबसे अच्छा tool which I have been able to find, it's this thing called the gender bread person. But उसमें क्या होता है, ऐसे gender bread person होते हैं, हम उसको ऐसा divide करते हैं कि heart जहाँ है वहाँ sexuality, that means who you're attracted to, right? Where your, say like your outer outline is, that is your gender presentation. What you like to dress as, what you like to kind of, you know, like portray to the world outside, right? Then here, like the upper part of the body, your brain, is your gender identity. What do you identify as, right? And then the lower part of your body, or like just like the physiology, is your sex. So what is it that you're probably born with? There's a lot of debate around कि sex भी biological है या social है या all of it. But अभी ऐसा जो in the general understanding of it is that what you're born with is your sex, what you kind of identify is your gender, what you're attracted to is your sexuality, and जो आप दूसरों को दिखाते हो वो आपकी presentation होती है. So it's these four concepts.
It's a very beautiful way to explain this.
This also brings a question. So I remember having this conversation with my college friends back in masters. Someone who was not getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or you know, not being able to get into a relationship, बहुत immediately, बहुत casually they just threw कि यार I feel I'm asexual, you know, हो सकता है कि मतलब I'm not able to. So what do you think how it can impact, and at the same time जो ये terms easily हम throw out कर देते हैं, and at the same time asexuality is very different from just not being in a relationship. It's different. It's like having no attraction or having no feelings towards any other gender.
So I feel like कि दोनों, like बहुत pros and cons दोनों exist करते हैं when we look at labels, when we look at terms and everything. तो हम sexuality हम समझते हैं कि it exists on a spectrum. ऐसा नहीं है कि 4 boxes हैं, आपको वही 4 boxes में fit होना है. It's like this flowing sort of like a thing जो कंटिन्यूअस होती है, स्पेक्ट्रम के जैसे होती है. इट्स नॉट ये 4 चेक पॉइंट्स एग्जिस्ट करते हैं. सो asexuality इज वन ऑफ द थिंग्स ऑन द स्पेक्ट्रम, राइट? Labels can be very relieving for some people, क्योंकि अगर हमें बचपन से ही ऐसा लगा है कि हम अलग हैं बाकी लोगों से, जब हमें लेबल मिलता है, हमें कम्युनिटी मिलती है, तो हमें बहुत हेल्ड और बिलोंग्ड फील हो सकता है. बट एट द सेम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, लाइक अगर हम लेबल्स का ऑल्सो देखें कि हाउ डू द पीपल हु स्टिग्मेटाइज द लेबल व्यू द लेबल्स, उनकी तरफ से देन इट कैन बी कि ओ इनको अलग कर देते हैं.
Stigma comes with the label also, ना?
Yeah, but वही, like it depends on who's using the label, right? Like if I feel comfortable in my label, क्योंकि मैं उससे community से relate करती हूँ, तो I might be very comforted. But if my label makes me sit away from the common conversation, या मुझे अलग कर देता है दूसरे, तो then it can be like burdensome for me.
I also feel कि ना, ठीक है, लेबल में आने से पहले like एक इंसान को खुद की भी क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए कि ओके, एम आई फिटिंग हियर और समथिंग लाइक दैट. एंड आइडेंटिटी एज अ कॉन्सेप्ट इज इवॉल्विंग. इट इज नॉट समथिंग कि तुम्हें एक दिन में पता लग जाएगा. इट इज
not born with it.
इट्स नॉट यू आर बोर्न विद इट. इट्स अ वेरी लॉन्ग प्रोसेस एंड
something that take time to figure out is
yeah, but at the same point of time, like जैसे आपने कहा कि label के लिए there needs to be an awareness. It's not always necessary. Like I can be somebody who identifies, say, like as a bisexual woman, but then eventually I realize that
that is
maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just only attracted to women. Maybe I want to
that is
kind
what
of
I was saying. Ki identity is something that is evolving.
With the changing times, the concept of pronouns also came into place. That okay, if someone identifies like if their pronouns are she and her, so they are putting it out there so that no one else can misjudge them or label them for any difference. So I want to know that the impact of pronouns, because I know I've seen people ranting कि क्या ये नया she her लगा रखा है, they them लगा रखा है.
इस पे भी बहुत backlash भी आया.
बहुत backlash भी आया है. तो how we can keep it, how we can normalize it, and at the same time, do you think it has a con of like having these she her, like the pronouns out there in public for everyone?
So in fact, the whole thing with pronouns also started so that we normalize it to a certain extent, that anybody whose pronouns are not very heteronormative, कि जिसके सिर्फ she him her his नहीं है, उनको भी okay लगे while they are putting out their pronouns. So अगर एक कमरे में 10 लोग होंगे, राइट, एंड किसी एक के प्रोनाउंस वो बोलेंगे कि मुझे दे देम करके बुलाओ, या यू नो लाइक माय प्रोनाउंस आर नॉट वेरी नॉर्मेटिव, तो सब लोग ऐसे हो सकता है उन्हें पॉइंट आउट करे कि सिर्फ आप ही क्यों अपने प्रोनाउंस बोल रहे हो और कोई नहीं बोल रहा, राइट? बट इफ ऑल 10 पीपल से द प्रोनाउंस, इवन इफ इट इज लाइक अ प्रेजेंटिंग प्रोनाउन, की जो अगर मैं अज्यूम करती हूँ आपका शी हर है और आपका शी हर ही है प्रोनाउन, तो फिर वो नॉर्मलाइज ही होगा कि ठीक है, कुछ लोग ये बोल रहे हैं, कुछ लोग ये बोल रहे हैं, कुछ लोग ये बोल रहे हैं. सो द आइडिया बिहाइंड दिस इज दैट टू मेक इट सो वाइड स्प्रेड कि the idea of telling somebody your pronouns is not seen as an alien thing.
It's more of inclusivity.
Yeah, like it's seen as something कि हाँ ये
everyone belongs together.
हाँ, कि ये तो नॉर्मल ही है कि अपने प्रोनाउंस बताना नॉर्मल है. तो अगर आपके नॉन नॉर्मेटिव प्रोनाउंस है या आपके नॉर्मेटिव प्रोनाउंस है, तो इट्स ओके टू काइंड ऑफ पुट इट आउट देयर, क्योंकि आप चाहते हो कि दूसरे लोग आपको वैसे एड्रेस,
नॉर्मेटिविटी और हेटेरोनॉर्मेटिव. बहुत ही सिंपल लैंग्वेज में अगर किसी को कुछ नहीं पता इसके बारे में, तो हाउ वुड यू ट्राई टू इनिशिएट अ कॉन्वर्सेशन ऑन दीज different identities, different sexualities, different terms?
So I think
at like a basic level, try to explain. Yeah.
I think हम जब बोलते हैं हेटेरोनॉर्मेटिविटी, हमारा मतलब यही होता है कि जो हमें बचपन से सिखाया गया है कि नॉर्मल है, राइट, और कि दो ही जेंडर एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, दो ही सेक्सेस एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, वो ही एक दूसरे की तरफ अट्रैक्ट होते हैं, और बहुत ऐसा मम्मी पापा बच्चे टाइप वाली फैमिली काइंड ऑफ कम्स आउट, राइट, कि आप शादी करो, बच्चे पैदा करो, एक फैमिली बनाओ, और वो ही नॉर्मल है. तो इसको हेटेरोनॉर्मेटिविटी बोलते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि ये बहुत एक, जैसे हम बोलते हैं क्वियर, होमोसेक्सुअल, LGBTQIA, एंड ये जो जब हम स्ट्रेट हेटेरोसेक्सुअल बोलते हैं, तो हमारा ये आइडिया कि हमारा रियलिटी जो है वो बहुत हेटेरोसेक्सुअल आइडिया से, कि औरत ये करेगी, आदमी ये करेगा, वो साथ आएंगे, बच्चे पैदा होंगे, फैमिली बन जाएगी, राइट? बट दैट्स नॉट हाउ द वर्ल्ड फंक्शंस, एंड एवरीथिंग दैट्स नॉट हेटेरोनॉर्मेटिव इज सीन टू बी अजीब, स्ट्रेंज. इनफैक्ट जो वर्ड क्वियर है वो भी इधर से ही आया था कि पहले ये बोला गया था क्वियर इनहेरेंटली linguistically means strange or different, right? But क्योंकि इतनी struggle हुई, इतने revolution हुए, तो as trans people, as queer people, उन्होंने जो word है वो queer, वो reclaim किया कि तुम हमें queer और अजीब बोलते हो, हम
उसको
अपनी community को वो ही like that's what we'll fight our fight with.
What, according to you, are the biggest challenge for the queer people?
I think visibility and the right to be a human being, right? Like कितने सारे rights हैं, कितने सारे laws हैं which are not applicable, like marriage, for instance, right?
Not representative.
Yeah. And while marriage in itself is a very patriarchal, heteronormative thing, sometimes it's also required to have a security of a property, joint bank account, right? Something as simple as कि आपको सोसाइटी में कितनी एक्सेप्टेंस मिलती है.
As simple as having a ration card.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, okay, these things, but as simple as also somebody wanting to be married to somebody.
Yeah, like it's,
having the intent to just,
yeah,
this is so normal. Getting married is so normal for people.
Yeah.
And being denied of that basic thing, that's not.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that every queer person or everybody wants to get married, but at least वो access तो दो कि ये option है, आप ले सकते हो,
मतलब जो लेना चाहे,
हाँ, exactly,
yeah,
जो चाहते हैं उन्हें भी वो right नहीं मिलेगा. तो I think
recently किसी country में decriminalize तो हुआ था. I don't remember the country.
A lot of European countries have decriminalized. Yeah.
I remember उस टाइम पे section 377 हुआ था.
Like imagine 377 was decriminalized what 6 years ago,
2008,
right?
But it doesn't feel like there's a lot of change that got implemented in real life.
But to also kind of see the implication of it कि उससे पहले queer होना ही illegal था. Like आपको इंसान के rights ही नहीं. Exactly.
Your identity is something that is illegal.
Yeah, and that's so much. So I think the core of the movement in general is to be heard, be listened to, be visible. आपकी stories बताई जाएं, as take up as much space as everybody. Yeah.
अभी recently, don't ask me why, but I did watch Bhool Bhulaiya 3 or 2. Yeah. I don't know.
3.
हाँ, 3. So overall, I did not like the movie, but I think जो end था, that was more in the representation.
Yeah.
So I want to know, like, have you watched it?
I've heard of it. I haven't watched it. I've heard of it. But I've heard, like, I've had friends who've watched it and they said कि problematic भी नहीं है और बहुत अच्छा भी नहीं है. It's somewhere in the middle.
I think I am on the same spectrum.
I think it's the storyline was bad. Yeah. It wasn't about the representation. They tried to include it. Kudos to them. But overall, जो
वही चीज है ना कि we don't know how to tell queer stories. हम एंगल डाल देते हैं, but हमें आता नहीं है बताना क्योंकि we don't
talk to people and include them in
we don't have them on
filmmaking.
board. Right? We don't have queer people on board. We don't have representation. So हम जो अपनी story सुनाते हैं वो या तो हम stereotypes के basis पे सुनाएंगे या एकदम completely opposite करके over compensation के basis पे.
And वो भी इसीलिए डालते हैं because rather than giving like a proper space from the heart, they would just do it because higher करना पड़ेगा वाली चीज.
It's also glorified also.
Like हम वही बात करते हैं. Like पहले tokenism, पहले it was women. Then it became say like some one section of
just
the queer
people. Just to stay relevant also.
Then it's the whole spectrum. So वही कि अगर आप tokenism करोगे तो वो दिखेगा. जैसे Made in Heaven है. They have a very good
I was just
trans
about
representation.
to come to Made in Heaven. I love the show. I love how they have beautifully represented and they have included members from the community in their team.
Can you just break down what queer affirmative therapy is? मतलब वो होती क्या है? How is it different from, or even if is it different from the regular therapy sessions? तो एक breakdown अगर आप हमें दें.
So it's quite interesting क्योंकि हम जब queer affirmative therapy की बात करते हैं being a queer affirmative therapist also means that कि आप सिर्फ ये नहीं कर रहे कि आपके सामने क्लाइंट आ रहे हैं और आप सिर्फ उन्हें वैलिडेट कर रहे हो, राइट? इट्स सो मच ऑफ आप एक्सेप्टेंस क्रिएट करते हो, वो स्पेस क्रिएट करते हो, आप एडवोकेसी करते हो, उनके राइट समझते हो, स्ट्रक्चरल स्ट्रक्चरल इनजस्टिस जो होता है वो समझते हो. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर इफ अ क्वेयर पर्सन कम्स टू मी, राइट, एंड दे आर कमिंग इन थेरेपी, अगर वो बोल रहे हैं कि मुझे डिस्ट्रेस है या मुझे बहुत एंजाइटी है, तो मैं ये नहीं बोलूंगी कि आप गलत थॉट सोच रहे हो, इसको चेंज करते हैं. मैं ये समझूंगी कि आपकी लाइफ इतनी मुश्किल रही है क्योंकि शायद आपके पेरेंट्स एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे या आपके बाकी पीयर्स एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे. तो एंजाइटी एज अ रिस्पॉन्स टू द वर्ल्ड अराउंड देम, right? So you understand their emotions as existing in the, like you said, कि वो एक context में exist करते हैं. अब वो context में is being queer accepted or not, right? So queer affirmative therapy is a lot about understanding हम structure से individual की relationship क्या है और वो individual जो आए हैं हमारे सामने, gender, sexuality, where does it kind of exist in the world? So a lot of interaction between me and the world and उसका impact मेरी mental health पे क्या होता है. क्योंकि any therapy that works with marginalized people talks about कि सिर्फ एक इंसान, like my mental health is not just dependent on me या मेरा mood, right? It's the world around me that impacts me.
It is also what you are doing and what is the reaction that you are getting, the response from the environment as well.
Where I belong, what I do, what I don't do, what others do, what they don't do. बहुत, it's like this web of connections we understand.
And also अभी हम वही बात कर रहे थे कि there is also a difference between queer accepting and queer affirmative therapy, and that difference also lies that queer affirmative में, again as you said, सारी चीजें हैं, but queer acceptance is just a part of it.
Yes.
How can you be a queer affirmative therapist? What is the way for it?
So there are a bunch of courses like मारे वाला health initiative है, वो शायद हमारी कंट्री में सबसे बड़ा कोर्स रन कर रहे हैं queer affirmative therapy. Otherwise, being part of queer learning circles, being part of lectures where maybe queer people or anybody from the queer community is also giving some sort of information about उनके lived experiences and like the struggles experienced as a queer person. आपकी supervisor, आपके learning circles, reading circles, different sort of, और भी बहुत short term trainings keep running. So constant, and again it's a process, right? Therapy कभी एक बार learn करके खत्म नहीं हो जाती. So to continue learning in environments where कि either you are learning from lived experiences from queer individuals
or existing literature.
Existing literature,
and also
supervisors.
like सिर्फ कोर्स करने से
नहीं होता, वो practice, वो continuous आपका interaction.
In the conversation, to be reading continuously, I think that is something that will help people. Not just doing like Unacademy से तुम
exactly
2 महीने का कोर्स कर लो.
It's not restricted just to queer affirmative therapy. Therapy as a process ऐसा होता है कि as a therapist, you'll always have to be open. You cannot know anything and everything every single day.
And what works for one, it's not like a manual नहीं है. कि ये work किया तो अगले
subjective
work
also.
करेगा.
जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना कि ऐसे feminist lens क्या होता है थेरेपी में, सिर्फ ये थोड़ी ना है कि हम feminist लोग के साथ काम कर रहे हैं, right? It's understanding
the patriarchy,
gender, sexuality, caste,
even the struggles of men there. Feminism में वो तो is a major point where through which we understand the context better and also sort of educate people. But okay, since we have talked about queer affirmative, I wanted to know अगर ऐसा कोई personal experience हो किसी parent के साथ, like how does it take place, the process, especially with the parents?
Because what I also see कि there's a generational thing also. I see हमारी generation is somebody who are still accepting, open to changing stereotypes. Stereotypes exist करते हैं. But when I see, especially my parents' generation, their stereotypes are very rigid. They have seen half of their life, they have believed in this concept. And I'm not saying not everybody is very rigid or change नहीं करना चाहते.
But काफी
change करना चाहते हैं. पर I feel उनको भी बहुत परेशानी होती है to change that. So we wanted to know from you कि have you had any experience with a parent or with an adult who is facing this issue?
Yeah, I've had experiences with parents जो struggle कर रहे हैं to accept their child. I've also had experiences with adults जो खुद struggle कर रहे हैं to accept it. क्योंकि इतना internally हम learn करते हैं to reject it कि जब we accept that oh shit, like there's this thing of oh shit, I'm also queer, and then मैं वो कैसे accept करूँगा या करूँगी या whatever it is.
consequences कि अगर मैंने ये accept कर लिया तो ABCD मेरे साथ ये हो सकता
like कितना loss हम experience करते हैं, when you accept that okay maybe I am queer, right? तो आपका support system loss हो जाता है, rights lose हो जाते हैं, ये हो जाता है, वो हो जाता है, कितना perceive loss होता है. तो it's so hard as a journey internally accept करना, और फिर parents का accept करना तो is a whole other challenge, क्योंकि you have to also kind of then work with parents, like as a therapist.
What is the most common? I'm so sorry to interrupt, but since you are talking about parents, what is the most common phrase or the common question parents ask you?
हमने ऐसा क्या किया था कि हमारी औलाद ऐसी होगी, तो इतना सेल्फ ब्लेम है उधर कि आपको पूरे पेरेंटिंग के आइडियाज ही चैलेंज करने पड़ते हैं कि आप जो भी हो जरूरी नहीं है आपका बच्चा आपके जैसा होगा.
But okay, so how can we educate our audience? How can we tell our audience how they can support as an individual the queer community, how they can support the queer community, how they can support their best friend or someone who's in their class or someone who's in their office, how and what steps they can take?
I think listen to people talk, listen to queer people talk, listen to your best friend. If you have people around you who are queer, if you have people around you who are navigating their gender and sexuality, still exploring, still confused, figuring it out, right? Like space banao, unko space do to exist, to talk, to kind of figure things out. Because I think when we listen, when we give that space, right? So we also come from a place of then कि हमें respond करना है या हमें hold करना है, हमें react नहीं करना, right? So I think a lot of that, like queer stories, queer literature, कितनी movies हैं, कितनी books हैं जो आपको बताती हैं कि lived experiences क्या रहे हैं, right? And if you genuinely want to support like a loved one who's kind of figuring things out for themselves, then you also need to exist in their life and understand कि शायद उनकी life आपसे बहुत अलग होगी, but doesn't mean कि एक सही है और एक गलत है. Right? It's
right and
I
yeah.
think वही जो differentiation बना हुआ है ना, normal, abnormal, सही, गलत. I think at the most basic level वो जो line है उसको मिटाने की बहुत जरूरत है.
It's true.
I think everything coexists. Everything is interdependent and independent.
Yeah.
So people need to understand कि कोई straight way नहीं है
कि कोई एक reality नहीं है to be something.
Multiple
experiences और सबके experiences valid है, whatever they are feeling.
Like सबके experiences अलग है, सबके experiences can be challenging for you. Like ऐसे आप ये नहीं कोई आपसे expect करा कि आप overnight एकदम अगर आप भी bias hold करते हो वो change हो जाओ. But open to change versus like working on your bias versus being dismissive, two very different things.
Absolutely.
So that
I think with this
we like to wrap up.
Before we do, we have a very fun, interesting activity and a game for you, and it is a rapid fire game. Okay. So basically, what we'll be doing is that we'll be giving you a definition of phrase, and you have to give the therapist lingo of it.
Okay, interesting.
So you have to tell it. How do we summarize this thing in therapy? How do we say this in therapy?
Okay.
And then like I know थोड़े stereotypical phrases भी होते हैं, but any phrase that comes to your mind immediately.
ठीक है.
Okay. It's a rapid fire.
ठीक है.
So the first one is, I think I'll keep the first one simple. A classic therapist line often used to help clients explore their emotional responses.
And how do you feel about that?
Oh, that's a perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This one will also be easy. The classic phrase used for scheduling sessions, showing consistency of therapy sessions.
Okay, we'll pick it up from here next week.
I'll see you the same time.
Same time next week.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say the answer first. A question, a term describing a client's unconscious projection onto the therapist. It's a term.
Transparent.
Perfect.
Okay. A term describing the professional relationship between the client and therapist. Very easy.
Therapeutic alliance.
Okay. I think हमने easy कर दिया.
हाँ,
ये बहुत entrance test feel आ रही है.
हाँ, ये 2 question तो बिल्कुल
No. Okay, a phrase that encourages clients to tolerate uncomfortable emotions rather than avoid them.
Let's try sitting with the discomfort.
Okay. Do you have any for us? It's a very impromptu thing,
हाँ,
but why
बिल्कुल.
not? Because you got done with it very quickly. We still have 3 minutes.
Okay. If you're a therapist, how will you tell a client that you know what the connection is, but you also want to present it as a tentative thing?
Do you think we'll like associating the
Yes. Yes.
What do you think about
Yes.
it?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
Or
No, I'm assuming this
This
is what
is-
it is, but that
but-
can
but
be
it's
wrong.
you tell me.
Yeah.
What are your views?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or maybe I've been noticing or I've observed. So what do you think? Is it like am
Yeah.
I wrong? I
Yeah.
used to do this sometimes. That do you think I am assuming, or
Yeah.
is it something
Yeah.
that you wanna add on
It's
to?
just very. Sometimes I think about it. Na, at times we know. Like it's.
I
very
feel
there.
more than knowing, it's just that like I can make the connection, but I also want you
You
to
know,
see
yes.
that where
I
the
see
connection
how
is.
it's
it.
going.
Holding the nose
Yeah,
like that. It's like
yeah,
घुमा के
yeah, uh-huh.
we do the same things.
Because फिर वहाँ पे उधर उनका
Yeah.
And it's also very important. कि
It is.
अगर मैं ही बता दूँ
Like
हाँ,
the,
तो फिर
it's also like that's what the whole self-work part is about. Right? Like
Yeah.
you get to the conclusion
I can provide
where
you the
there is a
direction.
facilitator.
I can provide
Like
you
I
the
always say
direction.
this to my clients. I'm like मैं आपको रास्ता नहीं बताऊंगी,
Yeah.
बट मैं शायद Google Maps का फोन पकड़ लूंगी, नेविगेट साथ करूंगी,
Yeah.
गाड़ी आपको चलानी है.
Yeah.
So it's that.
Very nice. I think एक बहुत है.
I think with this we'll wrap up today's episode, and we have something special for you. So this is
So
your
nice.
hamper for your rapid
Oh yeah,
fire.
feeling like coffee with Karan. This is my Bollywood moment. I would like to thank the Almighty for this.
No, but seriously,
we
I
would
think
want to thank you for being
coming
here,
here.
for
Thank you.
educating us,
as well as
educating
the audience, because I think these conversations are very very important. And मतलब Indian context में जिन लोगों को नहीं पता, I hope this conversation will help.
At least this is our contribution. थोड़ा सा.
Yeah, and I'm so glad that you guys are also doing this. I love talking. I love talking about therapy, about sexuality, gender, everything. And I feel like ये बहुत जरूरी है to have these conversations candidly. क्योंकि आप एक power dynamic भी different वो हटा रहे हो कि देखो हम living room में बैठ के ये बात कर रहे हैं, आप लोग भी कर सकते हो. So it's very nice that you guys are also doing it.
Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you for watching this. And you can subscribe, like, and share to our
Basic
channel.
Dialogues and also
to
Utkarsh
The
Chakra,
Coping
the
Center.
Coping
Thank you
Center.
very much.
And thank you so much, and bye.